the more it seems like an actual head. I
Tidak,
don't
gua
know,
udah video
but whatever
ini.
this is,
Jangan,
it's
Lip.
pretty creepy.
Jangan,
Real
Lip.
ini real.
This isn't the
Ya
stuff
udah
of
jangan,
nightmares.
buset dah.
Aseli, aseli.
Jangan.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Udah kok. Udah. Dah, mending nonton AMK aja nih.
Maaf.
Tuh, someone crashed my new S1000 RRRM. Dah, nonton ini aja.
Ada setannya.
Dih, takut gua, Lip. Ih, si anjing.
I actually filmed a different intro for this video because I was.
Ya udah mana sini dah.
On the V4R.
Wah, akhirnya dapat penasaran.
It's my fault. I didn't take the point.
Penasaran ya, Dek?
Agak sih gua takut lah siapa yang.
Said to be haunted.
Ini tuh.
It is
Ada
thought to
lagi
be
tuh.
so haunted that the
Mana?
store owner doesn't feel safe
Ini?
being inside.
Mana? Nggak kelihatan.
Now, some people
gelap.
don't believe the store owner.
Hah?
Customers
Gimana,
believe
anjir?
that it's
Nggak
all in
lihat
his
gua.
head, as they haven't seen anything
Enggak,
strange for
maksudnya
themselves
mana
when shopping there.
penampakannya?
Ya
Because
belum,
of this,
Pak. Ini lagi
he
ini.
conducts an experiment
Gua
to
kira lu
prove that he's not
nunjukin
crazy.
sudah ada. Tak
He
cari
pours a
mana.
bag of flour over a certain
Belum,
section of the
buset
store
dah, lu berani
where
banget
most
sih, Dip, ya.
activity occurs. He then leaves the camera overnight to record anything unusual.
Apa?
But what he
13
captures
udah
has
mau
left him
13
shook.
tahun.
This is what he
2007.
caught.
Udah 15 tahun Dap tinggal samping kuburan. 15 tahun ini mah Dap, 15 tahun.
Asli nggak?
Aseli real.
Aduh,
Gila.
takut tapi saya, Bang. Takut tinggi, Bang.
Gila. Oh, dia pakai ini metode tepung.
Metode
Tato tepung. Iya, pakai tepungan itu. Jadi kalau misalnya ada yang nginjek ngebekas doang ada yang nginjek. Oh. Jadi footstep anjir, gila lu GG gitu.
sulap aing.
Ini Dap.
Midway through the footage,
Udah
he
ntar aja,
hears
Pak.
a
Taruh
mysterious clacking
sabar,
sound,
Lip.
and then a sudden crash noise as though someone had run into a shelf. But most unsettling of
Nggak
all,
tidur dah gua anjing.
footprints appear in the flour. As you might expect, the store owner is spooked. Could this be the supposed entity that haunts the store? Or could it be something else? And by that, I mean, could this be genuine footage that wasn't tampered with? Or was it all
Es
stunt
krim
that was
dah.
pulled off using special effects?
Rasa
The store owner seems
durian,
legitimately
coklat,
scared, but I'll let you
nangka,
decide for yourself.
strawberry,
Rewatch the
alpukat.
clip and see what you think.
Anjing, apaan itu?
Anna Rock is watching TV when her dog all of a sudden
Baru
starts
kirim
acting
kali ini.
strange. Anna
Wah,
writes,
anjing udah dong.
"My dog Wilson was guarding me and checked
Ih, kebetulan
He
anjing,
wasn't
tar dulu,
happy
Lip,
with
ah.
whatever was there.
Ih,
I've never trained him to bark, and he's always quiet.
gua nangis gua, Lip, sumpah, Lip.
I've never seen him act like this before."
Tentang
Here's
ada
the video
tenang
she
ada
took.
adik lu. Ntar lu tinggal tidur bareng adik lu ya.
Lemah aing.
Ayah tidur bareng ya, takut.
It's not living if it's not with you. Oh, aduh. Emang gua gak takut yang kayak gini mah. Seta. Apa ini?
Sepukat.
For some reason, Anna's dog is on guard. Anna believes that Wilson is sensing something which cannot be seen by humans. An unseen presence is what Anna thinks her dog is sensing. Now, what's even more unsettling about this is that a few days before this incident, something happened inside Anna's apartment that she cannot explain to this day. Anna was watching a movie when she heard a loud pop sound come out of nowhere.
Anjing.
The noise came from her closet, and when she checked inside, she was shocked to see what she'd found. The light covering inside the closet had shattered. However, the light bulb was still intact. How could something covering a light bulb break into pieces, but not the bulb itself? Anna cannot explain these strange occurrences, other than this being evidence of something paranormal.
Aseli.
isn't clear if Anna will
Asli ini
continue
sumpah ngeri.
documenting any more strange
Ili.
Sel
incidents.
kah dek?
But
Real
if
kali
so,
ini.
I'll be sure to
Gila.
let you know. Two friends are inside a cabin that is believed to be haunted.
Depet, ini
The cabin owner
hadap.
has invited
Tu
both
dapat
paranormal
kesenat
investigators
gay.
Jordan and Johnny to investigate the place. The cabin owner believes that a sinister presence resides in the cabin. Many guests have had terrifying experiences
Kita
while
save
staying
dulu ya
there.
guys ya, yang ini ya guys ya.
One guest had woken up
Kok
late at
taruhnya di
night to
download sih
find
guys?
someone
Aduh,
sitting
taruhnya
at
di
the
sini
foot of
dong
the
di
bed.
dokumen dong guys. Enggak, di picture guys.
The guest was so
Di
terrified
my
that they
artwork mana
couldn't
guys?
move out
My
of fear.
artwork guys. Nah, di
But
sini.
as soon as they could, the shadowy figure disappeared before their eyes. The cabin also served as a place
Ngeri
for
peng, gue
witchcraft.
sumpah peng, gue nggak bohong peng.
Jordan and Johnny
Apaan?
don't know what to
Ngeri gue,
expect.
ngeri.
Yang mana?
However,
Ini gue.
something happens at the start of their
Mana?
investigation
Ini yang
that
gua
leaves
tonton.
them feeling spooked.
Mana? Ini.
We heard that
Yeah.
the witch used to come
Bizar
here
boob.
to summon spirits.
Bizar bab, lip.
Maybe some of you are still
Bab.
attached to this building. That's what we've heard.
Dap, tonton aku kirim Dap.
Business back.
Takut lip, ih.
Pon bareng.
Hello.
A mysterious bang is heard on the side door. They don't know what to make of it, except that it might have been an apparition that was knocking. Now, they probably shouldn't have opened the door, because what happens later on might be the result of letting in the apparition.
Anjing, siapa setan kayak.
Buka Dap. Nah,
Ayolah.
itu dong. Seru ya. Dap.
Apa?
Dap.
It appears
Look,
that the
man.
building is inside the
Ada
cabin.
nih ini.
However,
Sini
there could be something
mana?
else. What's even more strange about this is the guitar itself. It is seen
Ini
as
serius,
a
Lip?
shot.
Hah?
Initially, it was facing the other
Ya
way.
lihat aja kakinya.
As activity. As the
Anjing,
thing
gue gemeteran, sumpah nggak bohong. Gue goosebumps nggak bohong. Ini gue merinding,
when
sumpah.
falling happens,
Kakinya
Guys.
masalahnya tuh lihat tuh. Ikatannya tuh gak ini Dap. Gak ngepres gitu loh. Kalau keinjak kan harusnya ngepres kan. Itu kakinya tuh gak ngepres aja. Makanya itu yang gue pikir wah. Cukup real ini.
Wah anjing ini serius cok.
Baca komenan aja.
Alah makin dekat lagi anjing. Ah.
Pas aja lu post pas ini pas lagi gak serem.
And then the bang.
Dimana kayak nah ini nih pos.
Ah.
Tuh pos.
Ngepasnya gimana ngepasnya?
Nah, baca dah.
Oh di mobil sendiri beda cerita ya guys ya. Mau asli mau KW tingkat panik iya serius bang itu mah bang. Presiden
Dikira
Kalau gua-
prank anjing sama orang-orang.
buat cerita saat jangan suka jalan yang nggak jahil oke. Pindah negara aja sini udah dianggap angin gue. Nggak ada bayangan berarti asli manfaat prank. Tapi ini serius anjing.
Iya, kalau gue sih ngeliatnya gini aja, itu bawahnya tuh kan iketan kan. Itu tuh
Nah.
nggak ngepres ke tanah. Kalau orang beneran kan berarti diinjek dong bawahnya.
Jadi bisa ya nggak sih Lip, kalau itu dia ini jinjit?
You slip?
Sejijit-jijitnya itu kan iketan doang bawahnya tuh Dap.
Nah justru itu karena iketan kan gombreng-gombreng bawah ya Lip. Biasanya ketutupan.
Enggak, lu lihat dah. Lu setel. Gue jelasin.
an unseen force pushes Johnny.
Gue lagi
Sampai-
sendiri anjingnya sama. Gue di kamar sendiri gue kebelet lagi anjing.
Tensi gue anjing malah diketawain.
Awalnya serem. Udah bukan eranya lagi ya. Kasian pocongnya mah dikira ngeprank pocong bilek dah lah iya.
Saking
Like, are you
seringnya
just
prank
gonna have a
pocong.
cigarette or-
Pocongnya istighfar loh guys. Masa kalian mau nabraknya malah ngomong anjing guys.
They then decide to end the investigation and conclude that the cabin is indeed haunted. It isn't clear if Johnny was traumatized by the
Nih, lu lihat aja
incident,
ntar kakinya.
but if he was, hopefully he gets better.
Tuh.
An
Pos.
event like this
Tuh.
would mentally scar anyone.
Bawahnya kan itu kan kenceng terus diikat
For
itu
more
kan.
of their videos, you can check out
Nah,
their
itu
channel,
kalau misalnya diinjek kan
Paranormals,
harusnya kan
on
ngepres
YouTube.
dong bawahnya.
Iya ya.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos
Saya jadi pertanyaan gue kayak
at
anjing,
gmail.com.
kok nggak ngepres gitu
That
bawahnya
being said,
masalahnya.
let's get back to the
Lip
video.
gua merinding anjing.
Cari cewek, cari cewek,
The
cari cewek di
following video
tek-tek.
was posted by
Ini
Stuart
jelek.
James, who
Cakep
had
yang gitu.
captured something on
Jelek-jelek
camera
nih
without
anjing,
even
gua ada yang
noticing.
cakep-cakep.
Needless to say, what he
Lu
caught
tau-
on
lu nggak tahu
camera was
Naura,
pretty
Lip?
freaky.
Naura siapa?
Stuart had done an overnight stay at a
Adila
castle
Rafa
in the
Naura
UK
Ayu.
with a couple of
Ah
friends.
jelek.
This is him exploring a part of the castle.
Anjing.
Telanjang baru cakep.
It's proper.
Peng gua merinding anjing sumpah Peng.
Oh Najel, Najel kah itu tadi?
Iki.
Yang kanan. Oh bukan, gua kira Najel.
I swear to God.
Najel coy cakep, lu tau Najel?
Enggak.
Nah Najel cakep tuh.
Lip ke rumah Lip temenin gua kenceng Lip.
Asal lu minta satpam lu ya sono.
Anjing.
Is there someone there with us? Honestly, I heard banging down here. I swear to God.
Muter-muter gua nggak ngerti kenapa.
Apa? Sepuket.
It wasn't until later, after coming home, that he saw the footage and noticed something
Pas
unusual.
buket nggak jelas.
Here's Stuart explaining what happened.
Sepuket.
I didn't notice it at the time, but when I viewed
No,
the
say
footage
away.
back afterwards,
Mulai
a
saya.
couple of things were absolutely
ya,
chilling. Let me know
Lip.
what you think.
Gua nggak bisa tidur.
First of
Lip,
all,
Lip.
watch the outside window.
Cakep
There
dap.
seemed to be a face peering in.
Dap yang gue kirimin di TikTok dap, cakep dap.
Mana?
Lah,
Kirim lah
nama akun
sini.
As
TikTok lu
Stuart
apa?
points out, there
Udah,
appears to be a face
share
looking through the
linknya.
window.
Ah, masa sharing.
Now, it could be that someone from outside was peering in, but the fact that it looks motionless makes me think otherwise. Just like Stuart, viewers believe that he might have caught footage of
Cewek
something
tipe
paranormal.
Vietnam.
But of course, I'll let you decide as to whether or not he
Cewek
did.
tipe.
Regardless,
Oh,
Vietnam,
it's
aduh.
pretty creepy.
No living in
Gue pengen dah
The
fashion kayak gitu.
following image was submitted by
Tapi gua
Diana
cowok.
Blaze, who writes, I have no words for this
Asli,
Asli
photo.
kalau gue
A
cewek
friend
fashion
slash
gue bakal
coworker
kayak
met
gitu
up with me
anjir.
at a hotel and decided to take photos. There was one photo in particular that
Keren
stood
anjir
out from the
fashionnya.
rest. Just thinking about it gives me chills. There was a mirror behind us, and in the reflection, something very disturbing
Ya
was
keren.
drawn.
Ya. Bagus.
The photo that was taken.
Alah, bogus scrolling ke bawah ya ketemu India loh.
Siapa? Dio.
India.
Oh,
Gua scroll bawah ketemu India anjing.
pucap pelak hai.
Someone or something appears to be in the mirror. But whoever or whatever this is, looks very
Gemeteran.
morbid. I can't think
Ya,
of anything that
ya,
might explain
ya,
this.
ya.
But
Jangan
Iya.
lakukan ini setelah berhubungan.
Apa tuh
with or
ngapain?
without an
Buang air
explanation,
kecil.
though, this image is unsettling to look at. Talk about cursed images. Thanks for watching, and I
Aduh.
hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Jangan buang
Aduh.
air kecil, membersihkan dengan tisu basah. Cuci organ itu dengan sabun.
It's not living if it's not with you.
Takut tambah dewasa. Apa nih lagunya suaranya jadi sepuket-sepuket gini?
The following footage was posted by Vanessa Boleyn, who had caught something disturbing on her doorbell camera. Vanessa writes, I grew up in a haunted home with paranormal investigators and priests constantly coming to my house, so I don't get that scared easily. But last night, I saw this through my Ring camera at 11:30 p.m., and it was the only time that I truly felt scared.
Aduh.
This is what she'd seen. Be sure to look closely or you'll miss it.
Kenapa kalau TikTok gue di komputer isinya anak jedak-jeduk semua ya beda banget sama di HP? Beda anjing isi FYP-nya.
Itu apaan anjing?
Mana ya anjir?
Ini.
Oh, itu iya tahu gua. Muka. Muka seriusan. Itu mukanya
Iya
tuh.
tahu.
Orang.
Masa iya topeng anjing?
Enggak
A
anjir.
faint image of
Apa ya?
what appears to be a face
Pala
can be
lu.
seen hiding behind the
Ngelirik anjir
flowers.
matanya.
It's hard to make out what this is, but it seems like someone or something is looking at the doorbell
Iya.
camera. But as always, I'll let you
Nggak
decide
gerak
as to
ya,
what
kok.
this might be. What exactly is being seen
Nah,
on
itu
camera?
topeng itu.
Kalau topeng pun buat apa ada
It's the
topeng di
middle of
situ
the night.
masalahnya?
An O-deject is on his
Ya,
phone
orang
when
iseng.
something downright
Anjing
creepy happens.
apaan itu bangsat? Ah, sayang bener wae lah orang tuh kalau melihara mah.
I was on my phone
Tole.
when I heard something. This is what he caught.
Enggak. Konteks anjing tahu-tahu udah begitu tuh apa?
Gak tahu, Peng. Anjing.
Pukul deh gua.
Tak pukul.
Pukul deh gua lo lempar kasur.
Lu tolol.
Aneh anjing bentukannya.
Goblok, apaan itu anjing? Gerak. Ih.
The doll appears to have moved by itself. Now, it could be that gravity was responsible for this.
Karena lo tau kan Lip, seandainya kita nonton
Boneka.
iya boneka.
Aneh-aneh boneka bentukannya kayak gitu.
Tahu,
anjing.
Peng nggak ngerti
The
gue,
dog and owner
Peng.
are both
Buset
home
dah.
alone when the following happens. The owner who posted the video.
Terus sekarang lo tau kan Lip, seandainya kita nonton film horor di
I
bioskop
checked the
gimana?
security cameras to see if someone was outside.
Sih nggak ada
There wasn't.
masalah.
So I decided
Gue
to
masalah.
as this isn't her normal behavior.
Masalah ya tapi ya gabutnya gue tuh nonton film horor ya.
Sama sih di Netflix gue juga nyari horor aja nggak ngerti gue.
Sampai itu di Netflix udah habis aja gue tontonin horor-horornya.
Lo mau nobar Netflix gak? Gue ada akun lagi nih.
Apa? Nobar apaan?
Apa kek? Peng, semua Peng, gue kebelet kencing Peng, ngeri Peng, gue Peng.
Cing, yuk kamar mandi deket.
Deket. Goblok. Oh boy.
What is Hazel seeing, and what might be the reason as
Bisa
to
kan anjing
why
kalau
she's
gue
growling? It's believed that dogs can see things such as entities that we can't. But I'll let you decide as to whether or not she's actually seeing something. As always, feel free to let me know what you think. A garment factory in Japan has been experiencing strange activity. It was just recently that the factory's surveillance cameras had caught footage of the strange things that had been happening. When the owner of the factory had seen the footage, he was shocked. But he wasn't
Anjing,
shocked
pabrik
for the
ini
reason
dong,
you're
pabrik
probably
jahit.
thinking. The
Apa
factory owner
namanya?
himself
Apa
best
sih
explains the
sebutannya?
footage that was captured.
Vaksin? Apa?
Vaksin.
Apa?
パートの人がいたんですけど、
Apa?
なんか
Apaan?
Oh, vaksin.
Kainに来て
Apa namanya, Lip?
10年ぐらいに
Apa?
なる
Tekstil.
ベテランで
Bukan tekstil, apa sih anjing
他
namanya?
のパートさん
Kain.
からも
Apa?
Bukan ada sebutannya, bukan kok vaksin sih. Ini real lah.
Gerak-gerak aja.
Ini mah real lah ya. Buat tekstil
ミ
bukan.
シンが3月
Kok vaksin sih apa?
Permak.
Bukan. Aduh, apa ya gue lupa anjing.
Ah,
まあ他
Kok
の
vaksin
さ
sih?
んの間では
yang buat apa? Yang buat apa?
まあ
Itu bisnisnya.
しようと
Bisnis
してる
kain
つもりなんじゃないかと
Bukan.
Bisnis jahit.
マネキンも夜に急に動き出
Iya, yang jahit terus dijadiin baju. Apa sih namanya?
ふざけて
Fashion.
服を着せたり
Fashion.
あの
Oh, fashion. Bukan warna remak. Apa ya? Gerak dong, Lip.
Hah?
The factory owner believes that if the ghost of Miss Tanaka is behind all these strange
Konveksi.
occurrences,
Konveksi.
Ah,
Then it
iya
isn't
itu
necessarily
konveksi.
bad.
Allahu
After all,
Akbar.
Miss Tanaka seems to be truly loved by her coworkers. These strange occurrences are probably the closest thing to having Miss Tanaka around one more time.
Vaksin aja.
Iya guys, vaksin
The
guys.
following segment features
Yang
a
bener
set of
vaksin,
videos
guys.
of strange occurrences that have
Vaksin.
taken place inside a home. Very little information is given on these videos, but each one speaks for itself. Each video was shot in a room where most of the activity takes place. It is for this reason that a camera was placed inside to capture these strange occurrences. However, It seems that with each occurrence, the activity gets worse. Out of all incidents, the fifth occurrence is probably the creepiest. This is what was
Besok
captured.
hari Selasa ya?
Yoi, kenapa emang?
Oh Ferdi turu anjing. Besok kan dia tes.
Pantes.
Dami. Oh.
Apa sih ya?
Kalau pernah ngeliat sonda, kalau pernah ngedenger sonda gitu kan. Dami. Oh.
Demi apapun nyebelin sih. Gue dengernya.
Jangan didengerin deh. Kamu itu kayak Monaco episode.
Apa?
Pasti pada lebay-lebay amat sama Monaco anjir. Tidak sesulit itu kok, Dek.
Cingkok serem banget anjing suaranya.
Lu gimana nggak nabrak tikungan segitu lu libas pakai gear 3? Tolol. Buset, ngomong
Ya
apa itu?
apaan itu anjing suaranya? Dangdut apa?
Wih, dicuciin bajunya,
It's
Dep.
the last occurrence that's hard
Baik
to
itu.
explain. Somehow, the
Dicuciin
garment in
anjing.
the basket appears to throw itself into the washer. It could be that the video is playing in
Baik,
reverse.
Terus kalau bermasalahan itu kan berarti ART ya toh?
when it actually fell into the basket.
Asisten
But
rumah
even if the video
tangga.
wasn't reversed, it doesn't explain how the laundry fell into the basket on its own.
Dipermasalahkan ya.
Viewers can't seem to
Dibantu nyuci
explain
loh,
this
padahal.
final clip. But
Ya
what do you
serem
think?
goblok.
Had a poltergeist been caught on camera,
Bantu nyuci, Cok.
or
Kalian
was this
bantuin
something
jemur,
else?
ntar kan sekalian tuh enak toh. Lu tinggal rebahan aja, kemana nggak
General
dibayar lah
Shem
itu?
is resting on his rooftop when he sees something that leaves him terrified.
Iya.
General Shem writes, I just wanted to loiter on my house's rooftop because the breeze there is soothing and fresh. But little did I know that someone else would be there with me. This is what he saw.
Anjing.
General Shem hopes that this was just a coconut on a tree. But what do you see?
Lain lah kayak
Could this
hentai.
be
Ini
a case of
kokonat
pareidolia,
kayak gitu
or
kokonat
an
bisa
actual
nyala
sinister
begitu
looking
anjing.
entity?
Lu kata glitter ya, kokonat di ini glitter.
A family buys a doll from a thrift
Alah
store.
ini lagi
But ever since
kontol.
there's been nothing but
Ada
strange
orang
occurrences
melihara
taking
boneka
place
kayak
inside
gini,
their home.
cok.
They
Alah.
believe that the doll is haunted and is therefore responsible for the strange activity that's been happening. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own. The family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has no idea as to how they could stop the strange activity. But then one day, a friend of the family suggested that they light a white candle by the doll in the hopes that doing so would stop the activity. They do just that, but something very strange happens. The family sets up a camera in front of the doll to capture anything unusual that happens. This is what they caught.
Anjing makin gede bangsat. Gila. Udah kayak blood cell ke kondol, makin gede kondolnya.
The candlelight mysteriously gets brighter, but unfortunately, this had no effect on the strange activity. Things only appear to get
Ribet sih
worse.
pengis.
But then
Tai.
one day, the strangest incident happens. The daughter is playing with the doll when the following is caught on camera.
Dek. Ya Allah. You want?
If you listen closely, you can almost hear what sounds like a slap.
Wah iya dong. Tak gitu.
The daughter even says that she was hurt. But what do you think? Did the doll actually slap her? Or was it something else?
Slapped.
Like now.
Di FIFA
The
cover.
following video reminds, we should have
Dem,
listened to the
dem,
dog and not gone downstairs.
Sleep like now.
This is what they caught on camera.
Anjing. Anjing, ada anjing.
I know you somewhere, somewhere.
Come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him alone. Come on.
I don't wanna play
Yeah, yeah.
nothing.
Cuk, suaranya gila lah.
I'm in pain.
Lip, ngeri lip, gue lip. Ih, serem lip. Aku gemetaran lip. Nggak kuat, nggak kuat.
I know you somewhere, somewhere. Dun 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 dun.
Goblok.
Goblok apa? Apa?
Teriak kamu gitu anjing. Ah!
I feel good.
Let's get the shoes upstairs.
You should call me kawaii.
Let's get
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
they're in the kitchen.
Neon guts.
Forget the keys. It's probably best to just leave. And of course, don't forget the dog. Two friends are inside a room recording someone who appears to be yelling at something. It isn't until they decide to approach this person that they see what it is that they're yelling at. What they saw left them more disturbed than before. This is what they caught.
¿Qué quieres acá? ¿Qué quieres? Dime qué quieres.
Me and your boyfriend on G5. 67 block, I'm very high. I'm ordering some beer. Still had it. I just tried to be slaving. Come with us, make some paper. Cause you're short on labor.
Apaan itu bangsat? Lip, 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 lip.
I put your number shoot. Apaan?
Itu dong kalian itu apaan itu?
Oh, anjing.
Itu
Omen anjir mau TP.
Mata mata lu.
Dia udahan.
Anjing. Oh men bangsat, salah server.
Omen. Coy, itu omen anjir. Yo bro.
What up man?
Yo, my G-God nih, my G-God. Omen in the house bro.
My jigot. Jigot anjing.
My Dang anjing. Yo, my G have omen, omen. Kena omen.
There appears to be a small,
Oh,
shadowy
dia.
figure manifesting
Gila.
and disappearing at the same time. I'll leave it to
Shadow
you to decide as to
traveling.
whether or not this was something paranormal. As always, what are your thoughts?
I put your number on my shoulder.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage
Allah
that she
Akbar,
was
apaan
left
itu?
disturbed.
Dakduk anjing.
The mother writes,
Apa?
I'm still trying
Nggak
to figure
jadi.
out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby.
Ah, Bang
This
Fauzi.
is what was caught.
Asyik bunyi pul. Keep calling. I think away, keep calling. Yes, it's anything new. Yeah, it's anything still calling. She just wanna go back to the future shower.
The child, all of a sudden, disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is, though, what exactly had pushed
Buset,
him
apa
over?
itu tong itu?
The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame,
Eh.
suggesting that this wasn't a
Udah
glitch.
saya bang.
If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over. As with all videos, it's up to you to decide if this is something paranormal or not. The child's mother has yet to figure that out. But as always, feel free to share what you think. Chucho Gutierrez is a nurse who works at a hospital in Veracruz, a city in Mexico. It's 3 in the morning, and Chucho is filming his colleagues who are currently on break. But, as he
Oh,
records,
ini lu pernah latih ini belum,
something
Lip?
disturbing is seen in the background.
Halo, udah pernah latih ini belum?
3 de la mañana, cabrón.
Nih, latih.
Jugando memes como siempre.
Pernah anjing lat.
No mames,
Tuh.
No mames, no mames, no mames.
Anjing goblin.
Goblin, tolong. Goblin pada cabut.
Verga, es eso, güey.
Kenapa? Coba.
Goblin anjing itu yuk. Yuk, lihat ada goblin anjir yuk.
But there's something off about this child.
Tolong lu goblin
Moments
anjing.
later, it
Goblin.
reappears,
Goblin anjing.
but this time
Goblin
crawling on all
balap.
fours.
Goblin.
Perhaps this might have been a patient of the hospital who passed away.
Habis ada jalan,
Ritual
ada
plans
jalan ke
might
situ ya.
help with getting rid of those
Ya,
who
itu.
died.
Itu
but
dari
whose
Goblin
presence
Slayer.
still lingers.
Tuh yang bawah
Goblin
tuh.
Slayer.
Itu yang di bawah tuh goblin.
Ashley Rain and her fiance
ya.
are away from home when their
Loh,
security
kok diganti,
camera
Dap?
inside their apartment
Sabar.
captures something disturbing.
Dish.
Ashley writes,
Yo,
"We were
lu
moving
lihat
out of
yo.
our apartment
Apa?
and caught this on our
Poci.
camera. My cat won't take its eyes
Ah,
off
elah
TV.
siale, Pak.
This is what she
Nah,
caught."
ini tadi yang gue kirimin ke Dapa, gue kirimin ke lu juga nih yo.
Mana?
Lu real tidak ini deh. Aseli atau tidak?
Kita lihat.
Acung kontol kalau misalnya mengakui ini real.
Apaan itu?
Ah.
Apa itu anjing? Ada yang ngintip.
Alien lagi.
Alien.
Top 10 penampakan alien coba cari dah.
Alah bohongan kabeh kan.
Top 10 penampakan alien.
Road sign PNG.
Kayaknya enggak dah.
Apanya?
Bukan beneran.
There appears to be someone or
Apa
something
menurut lo
peeking
kenapa?
at the cat from behind the doorway.
Malah
But it
kata
does
gua
so in a very strange manner.
itu enggak gerak kan dia.
It seems to be peeking
Nggak.
sideways
nggak tahu.
with its hands gripping the
Nggak,
door.
itu nggak gerak.
Kata gua sih
But as
ini
if
dah.
that wasn't creepy
Pajangan.
enough,
pajangan
it
dah.
seems to ascend.
Nah,
and
bisa
then
jadi Lip,
disappear.
bisa jadi Lip, ya kan? Cuman tadi si Alip ngomong itu asli, soalnya kenapa? Biasanya kan kalau bohongan itu kan iketannya kayak napak gitu ya.
Now,
Ya,
Kalau itu
sama
enggak,
kan?
someone
iya.
Ya.
broken into their apartment, but there's
Tapi
something
gue
odd
lihat
about
masih ada
this person,
bayangannya kok.
and what they do
Gimana?
seems
Di
physically
mananya?
impossible for anyone to do.
Sabar kita ulang ya.
It's a good thing Ashley is moving out,
Hentai.
as I doubt she'd want to stay there after seeing this.
Yo, you wanna do me a hentai thing?
Morales,
What
Debbie,
the
and her
fuck?
friends are tubing through a canal when they capture something creepy on camera. The video was taken on
Sus
July
anjing
8th,
Alip sus, sumpah Alip
prior to
sus.
this date,
Dia nggak ada
about 5
bayangannya.
years ago.
Cuma
Someone
nggak-
had drowned in the
Cuma nggak
same
mungkin
canal
juga
that
cowok
Morales is in.
masalahnya ya.
Masa itu gimana ya? Itu tuh kain kafannya tuh nge-reflect ini loh, kayak nangkep ini, nggak absorb cahaya. Tahu kan yang sebelah kanan tuh kayak terang banget kan? Kena cahaya. Iya. Coba lihat lagi dah. Yang sebelah kanan tuh kayak nangkep cahaya gitu. Kalau misalnya kalau asli kan enggak kan?
Oh, anjir ada kapa.
Udah apa?
Apa lu nonton yang ini gua ini?
Iya, ada
It
kapa
was
anjir.
only after posting the video on
Itu
Facebook
kapa nggak sih?
and being
Tahu,
told
tahu,
by viewers
tahu.
about this that she noticed. Viewers think that this might have been the ghost of the victim who had drowned. Others think
Itu
that
itu
this
ikan
might be
nggak sih?
something else,
Maksudnya mantulin
perhaps
cahaya
a
gitu dah.
creature.
Tahu absorb gak sih? Kayak nyerap cahaya.
Iya, iya, iya,
That this
iya.
might
Bukan
be the spirit
mantulin
of
kayak
the
ngambil
deceased.
cahaya. Biasanya kan kalau
Mana
Of
kayak
course.
bagian
yang sebelah
mananya?
kanan, yang sebelah kanannya, lihatlah. Pas sebelah kiri gelap kan. Sebelah kanan tuh terang, karena kena cahaya.
My friend
Ah,
Audrey.
Kalau bisa kan kalau misalkan itu asli kan harusnya kayak rada inilah transparan dikit lah.
Iya.
Audrey couldn't
Apa,
Iya
believe
kan?
how fast her
Iya,
daughter's
iya,
room
iya.
would get
Nggak mantul,
messy right after
nusuk.
Hitungan iya, hitungannya kayak ini.
Lewatin.
Iya, ngelewatin atau enggak kayak inilah kayak apa sih? Orang ngedit foto gagal.
Audrey was skimming through
Iya
the
kan?
photos.
Kayak itu.
This
Iya,
is
iya,
what
iya.
was in the photo.
Nembus.
Heeh, tembus gitu. Iya kan?
Anjing tiba-tiba di zoom gitu.
Audrey
udah
also
SS berapa kali
adds that
deh.
if you look closely, there appears to be a floating head by the closet doorway.
Anjing apaan itu bangsat
Now, I know
melayang.
some people are against this, but maybe using a Ouija
Ini
board
mana
might
siapa itu?
help in finding out if
Adanya.
your child is playing with a
Anjing
ghost.
kamar teh berantakan gitu
But
Itu ada
it's
BH.
probably best to
Oh,
seek
bukan.
help elsewhere. As
Eh,
reaching
ngaca,
out to a
kamar lo
bed
juga ya.
seems like a bad idea.
Udah bersih, udah rapi.
Tahi.
Sudah ready.
Bailey B works at an old theater that is said to be haunted.
Lu pada gua
Although
gue datang lu
Bailey
pada
loves his
nonton
job,
nyari
there's something
video
about
kalau
it
gini
he
kenapa?
wish he could change.
Gua sih.
He
Awalnya
often
dari
works
tadi mah
at
kita
night,
main ini
and
kan.
he doesn't like this.
Tahu-tahu
For
si
some
dapat kita lagi
reason,
apa?
whenever Bailey's on stage, he can't help but feel like there's someone there.
Ini
It almost feels like there's someone watching him.
Ya udah gue ikut nonton aja.
It's for this reason that
Ini
he
sama Alip
often records
diplesetin
while
mulu males
working.
gua.
Tapi lu
Then one night, Bailey receives a
lu ada
notification
rencana kayak
that
gitu
a
nggak? Kayak
sensor has
apa,
detected motion
coba hal
inside
kayak
the
gini.
theater.
Udah. Udah
Bailey
pernah dapet gue
writes,
nih.
"This is the scariest thing that has ever
Udah.
happened to me. I
Belum.
might quit.
Belum pernah.
This is
Lu
what he
tahu nggak sih?
captured."
Gue dapet di Mitra aja.
It's
Di mana?
9 p.m.
Itu di dekat rumah gua sama Dapan di apa deket di sekolah Mitra ada.
Emang ada?
Ada lah.
Main stage.
Kapan anjing lu ini?
Itu kan dulu kan sekolahnya aneh gitu bentukannya, gelap
Iya
kalau
sih,
malam.
iya sih, heeh.
Oh, udah mana rimbun tempatnya kan.
Lu liat di
Pasti
mana
ada.
anjing?
Gerbang.
Ghost light is on.
Sumpah.
Ada dulu di HP temen gua tuh fotonya. Bentukannya kayak kakek
No
gitu.
one here. Hello. Okay.
Tuh, ada nolip. Dio. Gua nggak pernah lihat. Apa?
Pernah?
Ngerasain, gua ngerasain pernah ngeliat pernah.
Oh, enggak,
Cuma
kalau ngerasain ya wajar. Maksudnya hampir semua orang mungkin ya.
ngeliat, kalau ngeliat pernah. Cuma gua kayak
Bukan ngeliat. Lu coba hal yang kayak gini, kayak lu cari hal keberadaan kayak begini.
oh kalau nyari itu nggak pernah sih.
Kenapa?
Hah?
Tapi ada pernah ada niat
Bailey
nggak?
was in total
Enggak
shock.
sama
He was
sekali.
trying to process what
Kenapa?
he'd seen.
Takut atau
Ngapa enggak? Di otak gue kayak
Now, it could be that
ngapainnya
someone had
anjing?
broken
Mending gue
in
di
and
rumah.
decided to seat themselves on the
memacu
balcony.
adrenalin?
But given the history of this place,
Mau nyoba, ayo.
which has had numerous paranormal occurrences, Bailey
Dari
can't shake
Pusi.
the thought
Jadi
of
di
this
antara
being
kita
a
tuh gak ada yang
ghostly
ustad gitu.
encounter.
Kalau bisa tahu apa-apa gue gak mau ikut-ikutan sih ya.
Bailey can rest assured
Ada
that he
yang-
isn't losing his mind.
Ada yang
What he
kesurupan
captured on
deh.
camera
Ada
shows
cabut
that
tuh kayak
someone or
dibantuin.
something was actually watching
Tinggal ya,
him.
bodo amat lu mau serupan kayak banget.
The following video
Enggak
was
setakawan
submitted by
marah
Maria,
yuk.
who had caught her dog
Ya, bodo
acting
amat.
Gue
very
pengen coba
strange.
dah, cuma gue pengen coba
Maria
dari
writes,
lama dari kecil
"It's
ini.
been several days
Cuma kayak
that my dog's
ini,
been
kayak
acting strange.
Kalau
She
misalkan
doesn't want to
kenapa
go
siapa
to
yang
her
nge-counter
bed,
anjing?
and she seems so
Nah, ya
scared
itu
to the
yang
point
dipikiran
she starts
Alip.
shaking.
Ya, makanya kan
So
itu yang gue
tonight,
bilang gak
Iya,
usah
makanya.
aneh dah.
Makanya
And
itu
this is what
masalahnya
I
itu.
captured.
Dulu mah gua ngangkutnya itu pas si bocil nggak mikir sampai situ anjing.
Alip.
Kalau apa kalau bocil?
Dulu gua ngelakuin itu pas masih bocil, jadi
Oh.
gak pikir sampai situ.
Ya kalau bocil mah semua orang di semua tempat dibilang semua tempat dibilang berhantu.
Iya sampai sekolah aja dibilang
Balik
ini.
ke rumah sakit.
Iya. Sekolah ada dasar sekolah.
Nanti kamar mayat anjing.
Aduh ya Allah. Alhamdulillah. Gua X.
Follow ngelip?
Hah?
Follow tidak?
Apa itu?
Duh, udah dihapus pula bu, malu sama kau.
For some reason, Maria's dog can't help but shake whenever she's near a specific
Berarti
room in
mana
the
Berdi?
house. Now, it's obvious that her dog is shaking out of fear, but the real
I
question
know
is
we
why.
go shadow
What might be the
pass
reason
of
as to why she's behaving like
pretend
this?
scars, but we
Maria
can
believes
leave
that a
it
ghost might be
behind
responsible
and
for her
just
dog's
run
strange
away
behavior.
far.
Given the
When
belief
the
that some
moon
pets
and
can
the
see things humans
stars show
can't,
us where
could it be that she's
we
actually
are
seeing something? Now,
tonight.
what's even more creepy
Yeah.
about this is that Maria claims to have caught the
Ini apa
ghost
sih
on
Dap? Nggak
camera.
kelihatan apa-apa Dap.
According to
Mana
her,
gue tahu.
there used to be a
Oh
face
ini
by the
tuh,
door.
nggak tahu apa anda itu
If you
anjing.
look closely,
Anjing?
you'll be able to
18 kali
see
2
it.
berapa 36.
Nggak kelihatan jelas
What
begitu.
exactly was causing Maria's dog to act this way?
Maria don't call me.
Celia Santos had posted the following
I
video on
don't care
Facebook
if you
and
was.
states
Wah, ada yang
that
jalan,
something
ada yang jalan,
terrifying
ada yang
had
jalan.
occurred at a mall in Brazil.
Ada yang
The
jalan.
video was taken at 2:30
Iya, di
in the
mall
morning by a
Abandon.
security guard who works there. He was sure that he was the
Oh,
only
Abandon dia
person
keluar dari
inside until he saw the following. The security guard had recorded this in the hopes that people would believe him
Tapi lu
when
percaya
telling them
nggak?
about this
Hal
terrifying
begitu bisa
encounter.
masuk kamera.
This is what it
Percaya,
caused.
itu.
Bisa aja. Ya
Buktinya?
soalnya bokap gue pernah dapat jadi ya Percaya
Iya sama, iya.
Gue pernah
Maksudnya
dapet dan
enggak,
bokap gue pernah dapet ya
yang
percaya
justru yang bikin gua heran gini yuk, kenapa selalu video yang low quality dah itu.
Itu.
Ya kan? Sedangkan kalau udah pakai kamera mahal kayak pakai Sony A7X apa tuh kayak mereka nggak muncul. Anehnya gitu.
Tempelin kah itu HP lama. Dipasang anjing, lu bisa lihat. Videoin. Ini kok udah sampai sini aja dia.
Lari dia tadi tuh.
There appears to be a little girl on the escalator, who then disappears moments later. Now, this could have been an actual child, but what's a child doing inside a mall at 2 in the morning? I can't think of anything to explain this, other than this being a child who was accidentally locked inside. Now, what's even more strange about this is that the escalator was powered off during the time of this recording. Knowing this, it doesn't make sense that the child was able to travel up smoothly without taking a single step.
Apa deh yang waktu itu lu tonton di Netflix deh? Yang kata ampis banget editannya.
Oh, itu ada Alip.
Fernando Victor works at a train station.
Apa Lip namanya Lip?
Yang horor Indonesia.
Iya, yang kata waktu itu kita nobar tapi kayak tempelan.
He always seems to have
Anjing, apa ya? Aduh.
However, it was during the late
Itu
night
kalau
shift
nggak
when
salah
Fernando
ini
captures
deh.
something terrifying on
Jahanam ya.
camera.
Bukan
Fernando and
tanah
two other
jahanam.
workers
Wah,
are walking
lupa.
beside
Yang
a
ada
train
prilly-prilly ya?
that isn't in operation. When all of a sudden,
Iya, ada
he
prillinya.
captures this
Danur.
without even noticing.
Bukan.
Oh, Danur mah bagus.
Apa ya? Oh, ini, Cok. Ini, Cok. Lu udah pernah lihat ini belum?
Ah.
Nih, lihat. Nih, tuh.
Oh iya tuh, ya tahu gue itu.
Apa lu nonton di Ewing ya, Lip?
Iya, semua penampakan gue udah pernah ngeliat di Ewing.
I don't care
Someone
if you
or
are
something
drunk.
appears to be looking at Fernando as he records them.
Gua kabel kencing,
What do you think
Peng.
this might have
Aduh.
been?
Prilly
Viewers
apa
believe
ini sih?
that this may have been the
Siapa
ghost
namanya?
of someone
Prilly
who
apa
was
Jessica
involved in
Mila?
a railroad accident. Now, it
Nggak,
could
jangan
be that
mikir
this was
pemainnya dah.
actually a
Nama
person,
filmnya dulu dah.
But if it were, then how come this
Justru ada
supposed
pemainnya.
person looks
Oh,
so
iya, benar juga.
creepy? I don't know, but whoever this
Pokoknya
is
hantunya tuh
looks too dead to be
gitu ya,
alive.
Rilis tau gue
Whoever
tuh.
or whatever
Prilly
this
apa
is
Jessica Mila?
remains
Jessica
a
Mila.
Coba
mystery.
mending dua-duanya dah.
Coba cari dari
A
Netflix.
father
Oh,
takes his
bukan
wife and
Netflix, lu
child to
cari
a theme
Prilly,
park
terus lu sebutin,
and,
coba lu streaming
while
sini
recording
filmnya
them,
apa aja biar gua lihat
captures something
ya.
pretty creepy. The
Jessica apa
father
noh?
states that after coming back from the theme park, his daughter told him that
Rumah
she was
Darah,
scared of
Get
going
Out.
back. But
Cakep,
it
coy.
wasn't because she was afraid of the
Coba.
rides, but because of
Anak kecil.
something else.
Mau dua ngentot.
It was only after looking back at the
Oh,
footage he
Philip,
took
Philip.
that he understood
Mana?
why his daughter
Gua
was so
ada
afraid.
gua ada ini.
This is what he
Ada
caught. Be sure to look closely,
reminder buat lo di.
or you'll miss it.
Apaan?
Coba kita cari dulu ya. Ada.
Japanis.
Isu komik kawaii.
Oh nih. Lip. Ah, tuh Lip.
Salah si otak kecil tuh.
Right behind his daughter, there appears to be a hand coming out of nowhere.
Reminder Lip.
Lu kirim di mana?
Lu gitu kah?
Enggak bang, otong gua gede bang.
Oh.
Tapi tetap nyari video anak kecil. No, Yoga langsung
The
balas.
scariest part about this, though, is the fact that it seems to be reaching out to
Setuju.
her.
Kontol.
Something else was caught on camera that
Apa ya?
also went unnoticed.
Apa
Mata
ya?
batin,
Earlier
mata
in the
batin.
video, the father is recording a
Bukan.
boat that's passing by. When out of
Namanya
nowhere,
itu nggak
he captures
aneh-aneh.
this.
Dari berapa sih?
Ah, Peng lupa Peng.
Enggak sampai yang dulu banget.
Rumah darah, pengabdi setan, KKN di desa penari. Sebelum iblis menjemput. Suzana. Anak.
Kayaknya sebelum iblis menjemput apa ya?
Coba.
Buka aja nih.
Iya ini mas sebelum iblis menjemput ya.
Iya coba lihat.
Asih bukan asih.
Bukan.
Asih mah
I
bukan. Asih
honestly
mah
have
kan
no
nyatu sama
explanation for
Danur.
this, but I have
Beda.
plenty of questions.
Beda. Danur
I
Asia.
can't help but think that this
Nggak,
might have
tapi
been the
Asia itu
same
kayak
hand that
spin-off
appears later
Oh
on.
iya spin-off-nya.
Spin-off-nya kan?
But what's even more
Salah
creepy
satu.
about
Ceritain
this
si ininya,
is that
nyeritain
it seems to
hantunya.
be trying to
Yeah.
get the father's attention. Or could it be that it was trying to get the daughters? There has yet to be an explanation for this. But as always, what are your thoughts?
Yang itu bukan tuh.
Alia's lawn is inside an abandoned house that's located in the middle of nowhere.
Apa
There
lubang
have only
kecil
been a
sangat.
couple of people who've checked out this place, but not a single person had caught anything as unusual as Ollie had when he paid a visit to this house. Ollie is exploring the place
Lubang ini kecil
when all
sangat.
of a
Oh, bukan
sudden,
sebelum
this
ini
happens.
bukan. Ini mah macam si Islan boy, gila boy.
Jessica Mila lihat lagu yang kemarin.
Coba lah, sini dah anjing. Lu lah sini dah anjing.
Ya, gue udah nggak buka Google Lip mana dong.
Bismillah.
Gua nggak ada Netflix masalahnya.
Itu Netflixnya kan Netflix tidak apa.
Ya udah, males gua login udah pakai lu aja. Buruan.
Apa terus gimana? Udah buka Netflix itu?
Iyalah.
Nah,
Lah aku mana tahu Netflixnya sudah apa anjing?
nah itu.
Ini Netflix yang baru, yang paling baru.
Ya udah.
Ya
Oh,
udah.
maksudnya mau langsung dari sini.
Iyalah. Kan
Now,
sama.
it's worth mentioning.
Cari di horor, cari horor di bagian horor.
Coba cari
It
Jessica
could
Mila
be
dulu,
that the
Jessica Mila.
strange noises
Cari
were
Jessica Mila
actually
dulu.
Itu
caused
film
by
ya,
the storm
jatuhnya ya?
outside.
Iya, film.
Iya.
Bukan TV series
What
itu film.
happens afterward,
Ya.
as
Oh, iya.
Ollie exits the
Horror.
house is beyond
Horror mana?
explanation. What he
Horror
caught on
mata.
camera is perhaps the creepiest encounter he's
Don't
had.
read.
Be sure to pay
Film Tanah
close
Jahanam,
attention
don't
or you'll
read.
miss it.
Apa Tanah Jahanam ya?
Enggak.
Bukan, Tanah Jahanam mah yang ini.
Ya, iya tahu. Bagus
Yang
itu,
ada
bagus.
yang ada Tara Basro, bukan.
Iya. Belum pinjam, Cok. Kayaknya.
Bukan, dis.
Ah, ini
Coba
lampor.
cari
Keranda
ini.
terbang.
Enggak, lu ketik cari ini nama aktornya.
Apa? Bacot
Siapa? Jessica Mila apa?
Iya, coba. Yang lu ituin dah. Coba Jessica Mila coba.
Coba Jessica Mila, coba deh.
Ollie doesn't know what to make of
Mata
this.
batin.
But if there's one thing that most
Coba
viewers
deh, coba.
can
Mata
agree
batin
on,
satu,
it's
mata batin
that this
satu coba.
person or thing was most likely observing Ollie during the time he was inside. If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is.
Coba lagi
Bisa.
pembayaran.
Ya udah baik.
Oh, enggak lah.
Ryan Holst
Bukan coy,
writes,
mata batin.
so I was just sitting at home alone. The parents were
Mata batin
out,
sih itu mah.
and I kept hearing the weird sounds again.
Mata
But this
batin.
time, I decided to record for a change. And this is what I caught.
Anjing
Really
itu belum
creepy.
bayar anjir.
Iya belum bayar sudah apa?
Sabar.
Kok tuh? Nah. Ya udah.
Enggak tahu. Iya kayaknya mata batin bro.
Kayaknya mata batin deh, Lip.
Mata batin ada Pe.
Mata batin, mata
Coba,
batin.
coba. Buka dah. Lu aduh, nggak bisa ya tonton deh. Gua lagi buka Netflix gua.
Ada
Mau kita bayar, Rap? Kita menonton aja. Oh, ini seru nih. Lovely Man.
Oh iya bagus itu.
Oh, lu nonton, Lip?
Nonton.
Oh.
Oh my.
Kayak bancinya, Po.
Tolol. Lah gua rampoknya.
Asih.
Ya ngejar-ngejar noh.
Bukan asih ya?
Asih itu spin off-nya Danur.
Iya.
Apa? Mata batin.
Oh.
Preman pensiun. Nah, preman pensiun ada video, ada ininya, Kak?
Saya datang ke sini.
Ada.
Anjir. Pengabdi setan bukan.
Phone's upstairs.
It's silence.
Oh my.
Alas pati, hutan mati. The Curse of La Llorona. Si Shet ajak nih, Shet.
I swear to.
Buset ada ya
Iya, mata batin, bener.
Yuk lu
Iya.
lagi ini chatan sama Eca yuk, lagi kolan.
Iya.
Hah? Lah terus kenapa lu bisa berani join DC anjing?
Kan gua mute.
Terus lu emang gak open cam?
Ah, kayaknya dia lagi tidur.
Lu gak open cam?
Ah, enggak open cam, cuma kan ini tuh. Kata nggak sih?
Tuh
Nggak ada.
apa? Tulang ikan.
Lupa. Bukan screen ya. Warnanya yang oranye,
Perhaps
kepake
this might have been a
webcam.
stranger who broke
Oh.
in. Intruder or
Oren doang
ghost.
gitu jadi
It's
warnanya.
unknown as
Iya.
to who or what was inside Ryan's house.
Biarin dah.
Iya, gua mata batin, ha.
Ellen
kan?
Melberg's
Iya,
dog is
mata
on her
batin.
way to a doctor's appointment and is taking a
Kamu
shortcut.
FVFX tempelan
The
anjing.
video takes place in Sweden during the
Cacat
time,
tuh.
so it's mostly dark
Terbocah
during
kali
the day.
tempel.
As she's on her way to the hospital,
Gam.
Ellen takes out her phone
Apaan?
and begins to record.
Udahan.
But little
Apaan?
does she know that she's about to capture
Ini?
something downright creepy.
Iya.
Lalu
Check this
malah
out.
ngedit.
Sabar.
Lip. Ini cara nipu Lip. Wajarkan
Nipu
ya.
apa?
Tuh.
Mana?
Ih, Lip, apa itu Lip? Ih.
Siti Nurul Masita. Aduh, jangan main-main, Dek. Mau nipu ya? Bisa keluar semua dulu.
Ini kan maaf ini putih-putih bekas keputihan.
Putih-putih bakal keputihan.
It was only after viewers had pointed this out that Ellen had noticed it. There appears
Masih
to be
Arda
a
mau main
figure
Fallout tuh, Lip.
peeking at Ellen from behind a tree. It's
Nggak ada
unclear
kok
as to
mendekat
who
nih
or what
balas
this
gue.
might have been,
Ya,
but
gitu.
viewers think that this could have been a ghost. Whatever it might have been, Ellen
Tadi
will
Richard
most
ngejawab ya.
likely be taking a different
Tidur
route from
dia,
now
Cok.
on.
Iya, iya.
Tuh Lip, ih. Lihat gak Lip tadi
Giselle
Lip.
Luna is conducting a
serem,
paranormal
Lip.
investigation at a place where human remains were found. The site has been abandoned for a while and is known to be a hotspot for
sana?
paranormal activity. While
Anjing di
checking out
kanan
one
atas
of the
sudah
rooms inside
disediain
the
ayat
building,
kursi gitu dap.
this happens.
Mana? Oh iya.
La ilaha illallah la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm.
Se ve que hay algunos muebles antiguos que ya están llenos de tierra.
Ye.
¡Ay, no, ¿viste?
Ai, apa kabar?
Están-
Ai.
Udah mau ditutup ya. Di air mah dibuka lagi.
Ai.
Se movió esto.
Ai.
Later on, Grisel goes outside and finds something pretty
Orang
disturbing.
mah. Astagfirullahaladzim. La ilaha illallah. Oh my god dia. Ai.
Kerja lembur bagai kuda sampai orang tua lupa.
¿Qué es esto?
Apa itu anjing?
¡Ay, Dios!
Ai.
Oh, ini mah bikinan dia asli. Kelihatan banget.
Iya.
I'm not sure if picking up the bone was a good idea. Because
Pitanya
what
masih
happens
pita baru
next
nggak sih?
might have been the result of
Kayak
having done
masih
so.
apa? Kayak nggak rusty gitu anjing.
Momento
Iya.
de retirarnos porque... ¡Ay, no mames, no mames, no mames! ¡Ay, güey! ¡No mames!
Ya kejar dong Mbak, ke depan gitu. Ih,
Dia sendiri dia main.
dia berdua ya kok.
Oh, berdua.
Ada teman tadi kalau lu denger lagi mah. Kejar dong,
It's
masa
not clear as to
takut
what
sih.
happened here, but whatever occurred, I'm sure it wasn't good, as given by the history of
Oh,
this
itu temennya kali itu
place.
tadi yang nongol.
Facebook user Yingy Vong writes, so something crazy happened tonight.
Sekali
My
kau.
motion activated security camera turned on. I grabbed my phone to see a live feed of what was happening outside. I couldn't believe what I saw.
Wah anjing, jalan sendiri.
Gokil. Sau. Scary movie.
Itu ini nggak sih remote control?
Entah.
Talking
Real
about Ghost Rider. If the
Saya
tricycle
pernah
had
tembak
stopped
HB
and
gitu,
turned,
gua
I would
bingung.
have guessed the wind moved it. But as
Ada
you
mana
can
ada?
see,
Dok.
that doesn't seem to be the case.
Dok, suara lu enggak ada, Dok.
Gua habis nge-mute apa bangsat ke Pandi.
Ayo lagi, Dok.
Susie
Si
Solari
Alif enggak jadi
lives
main
in
dia,
a
Dok.
three-story house with lots of stairs and several rooms. Out of all the rooms,
Tuh, dapat
there's
babi,
one in
dapat babi.
particular that she stays away
Kenapa?
from. On the
Antena
third
ya?
floor, there's a large, vacant room with a painting of
boleh
the
nggak tenda?
sun on one of its walls.
Dosa yo.
She doesn't know why,
Berdosa.
but there's something about this painting
Gua
that
lupa
makes her
cancel.
feel very uneasy.
3 pangkat 4.
It might be the ambience of the room, but she can't help but feel like the painting is responsible for the dreaded feeling she gets
Kenapa
whenever
Lip
she
jadi
walks
main Lip?
in.
Cupu amat.
So, thinking
Udah
it's all in
Ferdi,
her head,
kalau Ferdi
she
main, dia
tries her
baru main.
best to ignore this
Anjing.
feeling.
Ada muka lu,
But
Dok.
then, one night,
Itu hidupnya
Susie
di
encounters
persing anjing.
something that scared the living daylights out of her. Susie is home alone when she captures the following on camera.
Yo,
Ah,
lu sering video callan sama Eca kan?
sering.
Nggak pernah VCS-an apa?
Apanya apa?
Nggak pernah VCS-an apa?
Ngapain anjing?
Ci cacat.
Udahlah Dap, nggak usah paksain imajinasi lu ke dia dong.
Kagak, maksudnya gila lu udah berapa total setahun belum begitu kayak kurang afdol anjing.
Kita mau menjaga bang.
Lu diajakin juga mau kan?
Susie ends the video, but little does she
Karena
know that
mataharinya
things
anjing
were about to
berdarah
get
biasanya.
worse. One day,
Apaan matahari berdarah?
Susie's niece
Ya,
is
kan
playing
tadi kan
inside the
berdarah.
room, and while spying on
Anjing
her,
bocil lagi,
she
bocil.
captures this.
Anjing pantatnya.
Pantas bocil gitu dok.
Why are you here? I'm not
Why are you
smart,
gay?
smartest kid in class. Okay, not really.
Who says I'm gay? You are gay.
Do you want this? Gesture something, or do I keep it? Pada bulu kudukku merinding anjing. Gue tahu setan lagi pada dikunci tapi tetap aja anjing.
Bulu kuduk apa bulu jembut lu?
Bulu
Her
jembut gua,
niece
bulu
appears to
bulu
be
bulu
talking to the
pantat gua.
painting as though she's having a conversation with it.
Guys,
She
kalau
didn't
bulu
like
pantat
this.
gue udah
So
berguna.
she asked
Kontol
her
soalnya,
who
Cok.
she was talking to.
Bulu pantat
This
tuh
is
bulu
what she
paling
said.
ganggu anjing gak sih?
Did you like him?
Relasi lu.
Tapi itu bagus dah. Yuk,
Why did you come
fungsinya
from?
Nyaring ya,
itu
nyaring ya.
ini apa bukan apa recoil, counter recoil.
Goblok.
Dia tuh kalau di PUBG kayak kompensator.
Is Gilbert
Reduce
friendly?
recoil.
Does he speak to you? What does he say?
Aduh.
Wah, ateis cuy si Gilbert. Gilbert ateis cuy, mentang-mentang dewa matahari.
Susie
bilang, "I
doesn't know
don't
what to
pray,"
make of
anjing.
this. It seems that
Sial,
her
kita
niece
mesti
had befriended
convert dia.
Gilbert, the painting on the wall. She's made an imaginary friend, but the things said by the so-called friend doesn't sit well with Susie. And so, she decides to spy on her once more.
Kita
But
kecilkan
this time,
FPS.
she captures something
Video.
even more strange. Her niece appears to be looking for something underneath the floorboard. It was only after her niece had fallen asleep that she decided to investigate the spot. She checks it out and
Lu
ends
udah
up
apa gua?
finding
Gua
something
ya?
disturbing.
Gua.
Take a look.
Tadi ya?
Yeah. My niece was singing and banging the floor. Anjing lah kenapa gue tonton udah tahu ini nanti gue gak bisa tidur.
Oh, ini lagi dok.
Dapat aja berhasil gua asut.
Setelah lagu ini lagi dok. Setel apa ya? Setel
We
apa?
noticed this board
Funny
was
moment lagi.
we open it.
Apaan? Apaan momen apaan?
Funny moment lagi. Kemarin waktu itu kan dia nonton horor.
Oh, pakai ini ya, pakai efek ketak.
Ayo nih mak.
Ayo nih, Mak.
Terus kenapa ini?
Kenapa?
Oh, ini cok.
Oh iya.
Bukan. Ketapel.
Ah anjing gayung. Oh iya bener anjing.
It's
Udah nonton
hijau
belum ya?
porn.
Oh iya.
Udah.
Udah.
Dan gue gak bisa tidur 2 hari ini.
Seru anjing gila filmnya. Real.
Nggak masalah setan. Masalah Oija tuh film jumpscare. Gue gak bisa kalau yang jumpscare
iya.
cok.
Bisanya
Kalau thriller bisa dah. Thriller kayak yang
thriller,
menakutkan bisa dah.
Needless to say, Susie was speechless.
Kalau yang jumpscare gue gak
What's
bisa
more
cok.
strange about
Tapi
this
hitungannya
is the Ouija
nih
board
kalau dia
itself.
muncul pelan-pelan
If
itu
you look
hitungannya jumpscare
closely,
apa enggak kan?
the
Enggak.
board
Enggak lah,
does
itu
look
mah.
like a painting of
Menakutkan.
the sun
Jadi kayak
that's
ada
on the
build
wall.
up-nya gitu yuk.
Menegangkan gitu loh thriller tuh.
Gue masih bisa. Tapi kalau
Susie is
misalnya
spontan ya,
certain
bukan yang
keluar
spontan
dia
ya.
is somehow
tiba-tiba
connected
keluar
to
gue
the
gak bisa.
painting. This unsettling discovery has led Susie into researching the history of her home. And, after much research, she found this.
Here is a photo of the house from 1960
Kalian
and it
temen
was
gue
built
pindah
in
Mak.
1902. So this would be the first or one of the first families to live in this house. As you can see, there are 6 people present in the photo. I'm looking at the English census records. I found that the father would be called John, the mother was called Maud. Next to her on the balcony is her daughter Dorothy. The birth of a little boy called Gil was also
Grafik.
registered here.
Anjing One Piece banyak banget breaknya. Goblok.
I'm unsure why.
Ya udah lebih dari berapa tahun yuk. Well deserve break lah.
Kita seminggu dok, kan ngeselin.
Ya udah makanya nontonnya nge-binge.
Mana ya?
2 episode anjing.
Gilbert was the name of a child who used to live in her house and whose room has a painting of the sun, which seems to have been named after him.
Bilang
Ya,
tinggal minum
She has
sama
yet to
Ya,
post
pengen
more
yang
info on the
manis-manis,
history of her home.
Bikin lah.
Udah
For
malam,
now, she continues
Mana, Pak?
researching in the hopes of putting an end
Emang
to
lu
this
nggak ada
mystery.
sirup?
Is Gilbert the supposed ghost that
Sirup ya,
talks
nggak
to her
ada ininya.
niece?
Sirup kalau pakai
Or
air biasa enak
is
gua.
it something else?
Serius,
Air dingin
gua-
lah.
A group
Iya,
of
nggak
friends
ada,
are at
kalau
a
ada
fair,
mau bikin,
riding the
Jadi es
pirate
batu.
ship ride, when one
Nggak
of them
ada.
captures something disturbing on camera. The person who
Dio,
caught
eh.
this writes,
Adanya apa dulu?
before coming to this fair, I've heard stories of a
Pas gua
woman
adanya
who had
ini,
tragically
rendang
died
sama
after
soto.
falling off from one of the rides here. But that was many
Minum
years
kuah
ago.
soto.
This video was taken in 2008 at around 10 p.m.
Tuh, Bay.
Asli.
This is all it's
Anjing.
captured.
Lu bikin
Be
doang.
sure to pay
Soto,
close attention to the
ay.
background, or you'll miss it.
Bakso toing. Ini mah film dari
Anjing goblok. Anjing goblok. Anjing goblok.
Apaan,
Anjing
Jago?
goblok.
Ada apa? Ada apa?
Iya di belakang kan. Di samping itu kan.
Iya. Setan.
Oh, itu ya?
Iya, pas
Itu
itu
bu,
sama ada tuh.
itu tuan kok itu temennya itu.
Terus pas
Goblok.
ditanya itu kayak temen yang udah meninggal.
Goblok. Goblok.
Lu nonton di Ewing kali?
Goblok.
Iya di Ewing nih, dia ada di Ewing kayak dah.
Goblok.
Ini ada di Ewing ini.
Anjing goblok.
Udah
Anjing
hilang.
pintar. Anjing
Ewing
pintar.
terbaik.
Ya Allah.
Dah, gue start ya, Dok.
Kenapa mukanya begitu ya Allah? Ya Allah. Ya Allah.
Oh. Tipe emak-emak
At
ya.
first, there are 4 people sitting next to each
Gak usah
other.
diulang
But then
goblok.
a
Gak
few
usah diulang
seconds later,
goblok.
there's one less person.
Tolong stop watching anjing. Udah kita sekarang nonton black guy getting pump anjay. You motherfucker. Kita dengerin lagu aja. Your mama a hoe. Your mama a hoe.
Orang
Udah
lain
lagi sih.
kita
Aus anjing. Bentar ya.
Dapat paling babi lah.
Paling
Dapat
kalau
babi
misalnya ada
lah.
minyak
Kenapa
goreng,
coba
gua
nih?
minyak
Lah siapa suruh nonton dong? Gua nggak memaksakan lu nonton.
Passenger on the
Babi lah
left
dapat.
has disappeared.
Nyalain gue.
The man recording this has no idea as to who she is and still doesn't know to this day. However, he can't help but think that this might have been the woman who had tragically died at this fair many years ago.
Gokil.
Viewers think so too, and have even pointed out
Kalau
that
udah
her
nomor
face
7
looks
bilang.
injured in a couple of frames.
Apa? Mencengangkan.
Now that's creepy.
Mau nonton
But of
lagi.
course, what do you think? Was a
Dikit lagi
ghost
kelar nih.
caught
Ya
on
Allah,
camera,
kenapa masih di
or
sini sih?
was this all just an
anjing?
illusion? As always,
Tapi lu
feel
berani
free
nggak
to
nonton
let me know
horor
what you
gitu,
think.
Berani.
Tapi takut.
My husband works nights at a high school
kalau
that
sama
was
cewek
built in
enggak ya,
Oh,
1877.
kalau cewek. Hilang ya, hilang ya.
Kalau sendiri itu
And he
baru.
has seen and heard weird stuff.
Aduh, Reina.
Sendiri gua.
But with the schools being closed
Oh,
since
ini
COVID,
banyak.
things have been a little strange recently.
Pakai apa gua?
Last night,
Bisa lu
they
sama gua
had
dong.
some construction
Lu
workers
mau pakai
in,
dualis?
and one of the guys was
Enggak,
freaking
mau
out
pakai
because he
smoker.
said someone kept whispering in his ear,
Kita
and he didn't
pakai
seem to
apa
believe
ya?
my husband when he said that the school was haunted. Later, one of my husband's colleagues saw something in his
Oke
peripheral
guys, nomor
vision a
7
couple of
guys.
times.
Mantap.
So he took a picture where he kept seeing it. This is what he caught on camera.
Aduh, whispering to the ear. Gak mau anjing, babi. Allah, nggak jadi.
Oh, goblok.
Hah, itu orang berdiri pakai tangan.
Anjay, handstand.
This is that one kid
Yeah,
who
just look
slept
at
in
tangan
class
bawahnya.
and nobody woke up. In all seriousness, though, this photo remains a mystery. But I can't help but think that the history of the school might give an explanation to this image. All in all, this photo is pretty creepy. Emax is a ghost hunter on YouTube who explores abandoned places. Not too long ago, he explored an abandoned hospital in Taiwan where he encountered strange activity.
Iya.
He decides to revisit that same hospital in the hopes of capturing more activity. And he actually does. But it may have been more than unexpected.
Lu udah main yuk.
Udah.
Nggak ngajak.
Wah, bocah kontol.
Sahabat. Biarin
Setelah
aja.
nonton videonya Dapa, nanti nightmare gua isinya kaze. Nggak nyambung kan? Keren gua mah.
Wah,
Bisa terlaut.
Iya, tiba-tiba started out.
Siapa, Dok? Nama kucing di Nitras siapa namanya? Kata si Juan tadi siapa?
Kublai.
Itu beneran namanya Kublai.
Iya.
There's no doubting
siapa yang
that
main nih,
Emacs was
goblay.
feeling spooked.
Kucing jablay.
But all of his pals
Udah
to
soalnya.
what happens
Mau
Beda-beda lagi.
sana sini ya. Kayak Ica, kayak Ica.
Aja.
Parah lu nggak boleh gitu lu.
Ica di Fernata anjing, bukan Ica real Ica gitu.
Oh, itu kadang kalau ngomong suka asal ya, ngomong parah ya.
Woi, cewek. Enggak, anak kecil. Woi, kenapa nggak ada yang ngeliat di situ? Woi.
Even better kalau katanya gue. Gimana?
Di bawah. Tadi udah.
Ini goblok.
Anjing gigi.
Oke, serif bang. Kalau main.
Ngantuk yo, minum OBH kombi.
Kopi kali ya? Apa sih namanya kopi yang putih yang dingin, yang warna biru apa namanya?
Kopi dingin.
Wah, real asli.
Real kah bang?
Ice coffee. Buta.
Yo, lu mau punya banyak anak nggak yuk?
Buset.
Tuh, 101.
Dalmasian dong anjing.
Anak lo kayak 101 apa gimana ya?
Iya.
Bikin apa? Oh bikin negara ya?
Anak ber. Lip.
Coming back to this place might have upset the ghost that haunts it. Slamming the door repeatedly
Anjing,
kind of
semua
makes it
gagal.
seem like it was irritated by
Masuk,
Emacs's return. With activity like this, it makes you wonder if a poltergeist was present, or if it was something
Itu udah makan
else.
dulu.
Lu?
If you caught something
Ngomong
creepy
apa
on
nih,
camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
Hercing.
and include in the next compilation,
Bacot
you can send
lagi.
them over to
Pengen di
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Lu ada fetish Ebony kado?
Let's get back to the video.
Teen, child,
Marlene
Hotmom,
White is inside her bathroom when she captures something really
Juvenile.
creepy on camera.
City.
Marlene writes,
Fetish tuh harusnya aneh-aneh
"Please
ya.
tell me that I'm not crazy." Here's the video she posted,
Ebony
along with the
latihan
text-to-speech
Asian.
voice
Ebony
that she
Asian juga
uses
gas.
to explain what's going on.
Ebony itu yang ini gak sih? Wah,
What the hell is this?
Ebony niga.
ini
I only
jangan.
have one baby at my
Cewek,
house
cewek
today.
niga.
The rest of them are with grandma.
Mau yo dia
You
kalah
can
yuk.
clearly hear my baby in the living room crying.
Oh, lihat gak,
I was on the toilet when I felt like something was watching me. I've been on edge ever since I took a picture. My dad was behind me by the door.
Nggak
So
ada
I decided to
anjing, ada
turn the
Kima.
camera on
Bohong
and
aja, yo.
record. This is not my dad. I don't know what it is.
Ya Allah.
I know
Dari
you've
belakang
seen
ya,
it
dari
before.
belakang.
After I gasped,
Gua baru naik langsung ada.
Who are you?
Tiba-tiba dari belakang anjing, unfair. Gue tadi
Wah,
udah
iya
ngecek
lo,
belakang.
hati-hati dok, di belakang lu dok. Iya.
Hello.
Ah, di belakang gua nggak ada siapa-siapa.
Ih.
Now,
Dap, dap,
it
tolongin
kind of
gua,
looks
Dap.
like someone
Oh
is standing
my God.
inside.
Ada Allah bersama
Maybe
lu,
it's
Dok.
one of her
Oh,
children.
wak.
But Marlene disproves this notion by showing us what it would actually look like if one of her children were standing inside.
Apa tumben monyet?
Stand in the shower real quick so I can show people something.
Tumben lo benar gitu, biasanya kan lu salah mulu.
Shut the door.
Lu apa dah? Oh, lu Brimstone ya?
Colorful boy.
Manajer udah dipakai ya?
You can get out. Come
Lu
here,
mau
child.
gua ewe nggak yuk? I have big dick, you know.
Yo, what the fuck?
Raze, maksudnya Raze gimana?
Oh, Race, iya.
Like,
Brimstone has a big thong, you know.
Nggak kena pala anjing.
that was not my babies in the shower.
Real kan nggak kena pala?
Stop.
Asli itu mah asli, lihat dah.
See, there's no
Real
way.
kah, Bang?
I would never get in that scary thing.
Ini nice banget.
Harus smurfing deh.
Marlene has no idea as to what this might be, but viewers can't help but
Oh,
think
maksud
that
gua,
this might have been a
I'm a-
ghost.
I'm an island
But what do you
boy.
think? Ghost or
An
illusion?
Island boy. Anjing itu dia beneran bunuh orang.
If you hate dolls, then you'll probably want to skip this one, as what's captured in it is just terrifying. A girl is playing with her doll when the following happens.
Saya
Pay attention to the doll, or you'll miss
sebagai
it.
anggota UNICEF ya bisa membiarkan.
Lah UNICEF tapi tukang ewe anak kecil.
Berisik, itu beda cerita.
Kok ada ahem ya, Liv?
Pushing dari B ya. Be pushing from behind, be careful.
Nih, mantap nih kalau boneka Toto 360 palanya muter ke belakang itu kan.
Nengok.
Beneran anjing.
Tapi nggak 360.
As she plays with her toy, the
bonekanya
doll
muter.
moves its head all on its own.
Apa itu? Apa itu?
Now, it could be that the doll has a built-in feature that allows it to move. But based on how she reacted upon seeing this, it seems like this wasn't a feature built into the doll. Viewers seem to agree and suggest the doll is haunted. But as always, I'll let you be the judge.
Yes, my daughter.
The video you're about to see was posted by Andy Winehouse, who in a follow-up video recorded this.
You naughty.
You teasing me, you naughty. Oh, teasing me dulu dok, teasing me dulu baru naughty.
You naughty enggak ya kok? Naughty teasing me ya. Oh ya, teasing me naughty juga bisa sih.
I'm doing it for views. I'm doing it for likes. And I promise you I am not. Don't like the video, don't comment if you don't want to. I just need somebody who knows what this is. Please reach out. I don't care if it's in a comment or please just help me. I don't know what to tell my wife when she gets home. I can't afford a hotel for the night. We're doing a remodel in the bathroom.
Biasa backstep.
Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be taking a
Iya,
look
jangan
I'm not trying to be dramatic
on
about
jeans.
it.
Now, if you want to
Palanya
call
udah di
it
pala
But I
gimana
have no idea
sekarang?
what to do.
shortcuts,
Palanya dari pala.
Crosshair ada di pala.
just to bring up the blue
Palanya
channel.
ada di pala ya iyalah palanya di pala kalau kamu bukan manusia anjing
I
alien.
keep listening to it over and over and over again.
Jangan mati yo.
Is there somebody please?
Udah mati bang.
On the
Somebody
keyboard,
please reach out with an answer or some help.
filter,
Jangan mati.
distort.
As you can tell by the video,
Image,
Andy is in
the
total
link in the
shock
description,
and
you can get
cannot
a
process
download
the
that.
strange
Let's go to-
incident that took
And
place
when you
inside
open
his
up Spare
home.
Eyes, it will 100%
Luckily,
do.
she
Udah
was able
di-healing
to
mati mah
report this
kocak lu.
incident in case
Di-healingnya
no one
sekarang
believed
anjing
him.
gak mau.
Make
Itu loh.
it a
Andy's
lot
right.
to you.
I don't know what to
Ayo
do
di
at
mana?
this point.
There we are.
Things got weird last night, and
Don't
I had
you
to sleep in my car.
forget what?
I
Forget
am safe,
you.
but I am
Forget
not
that
sure
I am your daddy, bro.
and I need help.
Kepencet.
This is what he caught.
Apaan? Key-nya.
Goblok. Sacilnya keluar bang.
Anjing Sadako itu dok.
Mana?
Sadako.
Ah, dia keluar dari ini, Lip. Keluar dari TV.
Kalau sekarang udah ganti dari HP.
Andy
Lu
can
tahu
rest assured
hentai
that he's not
Sadako
losing
yang
his
keluar
mind,
dari TV
as the
nggak?
video shows
Oh,
that
blok,
someone
itu mah ini,
or
apa namanya?
something is mimicking his own voice.
Aduh gue lupa namanya.
It's up to you to decide as to whether or not something supernatural was
Iya
caught
tahu
on
sih,
camera.
iya tahu.
Andy is certain that he
Ya
did,
Sadako jadi loli.
but
Apa
for
sih
now,
namanya? Gue
the
lupa.
video remains a
Blok
mystery.
apa?
Rilis ada
It's
aku jadi
left
loli.
open to interpretation.
Ini apa namanya sih pak? Literatur bukan ya?
Laura Honnigan
DVD.
posted the following video after capturing
Doki-doki
footage
literatur
of
mah.
something
Bukan
creepy
anjing.
on her baby monitor. Her
Iya, apa
daughter
sih
is
apa namanya?
resting in her
Apa namanya
crib when
yang
Laura all of a
Toxic
sudden
Sensory.
gets a
Oh
bad
iya,
feeling. She
toxic
promptly
ya,
runs to her
anjing.
daughter's room and sees that she's okay.
Setan aja dewe gitu kalau
Little does she
bingung.
know that
Jepang
something
teh
was
sagapungnya.
captured on her baby
Kalau
monitor
seks mah
before
gas.
she had entered the room.
Sagapungnya
It's
real.
worth mentioning that no one was upstairs at the
Sex
time of this
brutal.
recording.
Sabrut.
Laura writes, "I'm
Lu kalau misalnya
terrified.
idol,
Dengan
This
yours.
is what was
lu mau
caught."
ewe sama idol nggak?
Idol yang mana nih?
Yang mana aja lah, yang penting cakep.
BTS skip bang.
Yang cewek lah goblok, lu kira kita gay?
Oh, boleh lah.
Kabur bang.
It appears that a pair of legs were caught on
Waduh,
camera.
seks brutal sama Yor.
Here's a
Hampir,
follow-up
hampir.
video Laura had made in response to this creepy footage.
You're forguir.
There was legs that were
Yuri yang
walking.
mana, Lip?
It looked like legs
Lindo.
that were
Yurino.
walking out of her room.
Ini
Yurino
And
anjing.
her window
Yurino
is
siapa
locked.
ya?
Spy X
There's
Family.
no other entrance to that room.
Sabar, kok gue jadi
literally.
kepikiran
And you
Yurino.
never seen nothing going in. It just was legs going out. You seen me come in, come out.
Oh iya,
And then you see those
si
legs go
Donkey
out,
anjing.
and then you see me come
PA.
upstairs to get her and go out.
Donkey the Flamingo.
Laura
Nggak
doesn't
bego
know what to
Donkey
make of
Epos.
this.
Iya sih Yur namanya.
Iya, Yurino anjing namanya.
Appears to have come out of
Sugar
nowhere,
daddy.
as no signs of entry were seen in the daughter's room. It could be that a squatter was hiding in the house, given the fact that most squatters tend to hide in places like the attic. Perhaps that's where they came from. But of course, I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured?
Sudah remit yo.
Rewatch the clip and decide for yourself. The following footage
masih nggak
shows
percaya ya?
someone who's by himself inside a gym
Percaya,
when
sekarang
something
percaya.
terrifying happens.
Oke.
Emily Ruiz, who suggested
Gue
the
nanya,
video,
serius kah?
writes,
Bukannya nggak
"Words
percaya.
cannot explain this
Real
disturbing
kah?
footage. The
Real
person
kah,
in the
Min?
video had obtained this recording from the gym and sent it to a friend.
Aseli
who
tidak?
hears speaking in the video.
Anjing gue mau nyanyi game.
Aseli
This is
tidak,
what
Lip?
was captured.
Aseli? Aseli. Gila.
Es que pasaron cosas muy extrañas, la madre, hasta
¿Y qué le pasó, papi?
hasta una máquina se movió. Vea,
Muchas gracias a Vision.
explíqueme eso, vea,
¿Y eso
dos
por qué
cuerdas
se
y...
mueve atrás?
¿Yo qué vas a ver? Vamos a la otra quieta, o sea, no podemos decir
Gila,
es baile,
setan
ni
olahraga, guys.
ventilación, ni nada de esas
Sí,
vainas.
eso es como
Y en
encerrado.
plena luz del día, ¿quién dice que estas maricadas pasan en plena luz del día? No.
No. Apa
La
itu
luz.
anjing? Alus tuh katanya, alus.
Mire, mire,
Ini cara ini gimana ya?
mire. Ahí.
Oh nggak bisa
Mira
nih view
eso.
di atas gua, padahal
Mira
dia
eso.
cupu.
Uy, ¿eso qué
Anda, yo.
pasó? ¿Por qué eso se
Eso,
mueve?
esa vaina es pesadísima, eso es pesadísimo.
Sí.
Sí, parce, eso es una energía muy mala.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Anjing, anjir, anjir.
No, no,
Digeret,
eso no es
Peng.
normal. Eso no es normal, no.
Mana
Digeret, digeret,
We're
Pak.
left
Kenapa
unsettled
setannya
by this
seksi
terrifying encounter. At the start of the video, we can see that someone or something is peeking at this
Kalau orangnya
person.
sange sama setan oke dah.
This is something
Ini
you might
setan
have
sange itu
missed.
gimana doanya?
Now, it's worth mentioning that a
Bisa
camera
Dia
has
sange
recorded this
sange
from a
ngegodain
different
manusia
angle.
kah?
By looking
Bisa,
at the specific
bisa.
footage,
Lah,
you
banyak
can see
bego
that
jin
the
yang
facility
ngewe-ngewe.
has open
Nggak deh.
windows.
Nggak
It
ada,
could be that the wind
banyak
from outside
lagi
the
ngomongnya.
room was causing the ropes to move on
Kan
their
bego
own.
jin yang suka sama
But
ini,
if that
yang
were the
suka sama
case,
manusia.
then other things
Oh,
in the
iya,
room
ada.
should
Biasanya
work
orang
as
tukang
well,
coli.
especially the towel on the box, which appears light
Bener
enough to
ini
move
mah.
just a bit.
Noro.
The wind could also move the ball
Istri jin nggak norut.
But mind you, this is a medicine ball. It
Tolol.
would take more than just a gust of wind to
Paling
be able
nanti
to
lu
move
dapat
something that's
erectile
heavy.
dysfunction.
But what's even more baffling about this footage
Nggak
is
bisa
how the
ngecek
person
nih.
gets dragged across the floor. It could be that he was doing this on his own, moving his body in such a way to make it seem as though he were being dragged.
anjing.
However,
Aduh, atas
a
ada, bawah
closer
ada.
look at this scene shows that he was jerked in a forceful manner, which is almost impossible to do on one's own. Other things in the video remain questionable,
Jawaban keberapa, Dok?
such as lights turning off on their own, or whatever this
Belakang kah?
is.
Iya belakang.
I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusion on this footage. Feel free to let me know what you think. Katrina
Ada di kanan
Pariso
lagi.
had taken a photo of herself while being at home with no one else around. She had the house to herself,
Poni.
or so she thought.
Poni.
It was after having taken a selfie that she realized that she wasn't alone. This is the photo she took.
Saving dong.
Anjing ada kepala bangsat di bawah.
Cakep anjir.
Now at first glance, nothing
Iya,
unusual
Bang, gede lah
stands
ya.
out. That is,
Gede,
until you
Su.
brighten up the image
Kenapa
and see
ada
that
pala di
someone
bawah?
is
Dia
behind
lagi
it.
ngapain?
Lihat dah, lu lihat dah, Dok.
Katrina swears that she was home alone when she took this, but apparently
Coba
she
lihat mana
wasn't.
lihat.
Katrina
Duh.
believes that a
Anjir, gede
ghost had
banget,
photobombed
Cok.
her picture.
Kepalanya
She
gede
also
kan?
thinks
Heeh,
this
kepalanya
may have been
gede
her
kan?
brother who had
Nah,
passed
itu.
away years ago. She isn't
Oh,
sure if
Cok,
that's him
ceweknya habis
though,
ngebunuh orang,
as it
Cok.
appears to have long hair,
Bisa jadi.
which he didn't have.
Tetenya
She
ceweknya
has
gede juga.
yet to figure out what this might have been.
Ya kan?
But one thing's for sure though,
Punya OnlyFans
this
nggak tuh orang?
photo has left Katrina
Gedean,
and
gedean,
still keeps her up at night.
gedean karakter anime.
Gedean Kimi Hime.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Happy
Min.
holidays
Tuh, guys,
and
Hope
take
you
care.
enjoy, Dap. Enjoy nggak lu, Dap?
Enjoy bang.
Kasih gue jempol ke atas jika lo menyukai video ini dan kasih gue jempol ke bawah.
Lambaikan tangan apabila Anda enjoy.
Video ini membosankan.
Turn off the
Nama
lights
gue
and go full screen because it's the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year.
Gue sampai
The
hafal.
Highway 5 Ghost Girl. This
Oh,
next video
Joy.
posted to Reddit by
Aduh.
user Little Goth Doll was recorded from a monitor, then screen capped on a phone before
Ayo,
it
atas, atas,
finally
atas,
made its way
atas,
to the
yuk, atas,
internet.
yuk.
So it's a bit
Tuh,
potato
videonya.
quality. Nevertheless, the video is chilling. It was pulled from the dashcam feed of two truck drivers after a very
Anjing
final
banget dari
scene.
muka Dava yang
So,
terlihat
one
gelap
night two truckers are
sampai
driving
pada
on
final
Lu
Highway
mati doang
5
gimmick
in
ya do ya
Lane,
anjing sama
Alabama
dia do.
when they get the
Memek
scare
lu.
of a lifetime.
Dia ice lagi. Diul sih anjing.
Oh lu. Lu tadi nge-smoke kasih dong.
Enggak.
Kontol. Pantesan
Dibilang gue lagi horny.
terus kenapa ngin?
Stricken truck drivers pull over and call 911. But when they check the highway and the surrounding area along with arriving police,
Kalau lagi horny
they
nggak
don't
fokus.
find anything. There's just no one
Sange.
there.
Pikirannya kemana-mana ya
Truck
doi.
drivers request the viewing
pikiran
of the
ketepan,
footage
men,
recorded that
ketepan.
night on Highway 5. They are shocked. Just like
Gak
they
salah
thought, there
emang.
is in fact a girl in
Kayak
a long
gitu
dress
kan.
walking across the road, seemingly getting hit by their
You want me
truck.
to suck your pussy and tits?
They later find out there's a well-known ghost story
What?
associated with this road, Highway 5 in
Pepe
Lane,
klub pussy and
Alabama.
tits.
The story goes that 10
Untuk
years
fuck
ago
dia
on a
terlihat.
rainy night, a teenage girl on her way home
Keren
from
sih.
a high
Mana
school
sih?
prom lost her life on the road after being hit by an 18-wheeler truck. Over the years, many truck drivers
Mampus,
claim that they have witnessed a girl wearing a prom
nggak bisa
dress
kabur.
on Highway 5. So
Nggak
could
bisa
it be
kabur
that these
lu.
truck drivers captured the prom dress ghost of Highway 5?
Come back, come back, come
Their
back, come back.
reactions certainly look convincing, but as always, you decide.
Ini kuni. Masih di comeback, Mer? Masih di comeback dong.
Enggak, comeback. Abis ini kalau ke comeback kita main
Hill
wingman aja.
House. The Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one
Wingman
of the most
CS lah.
haunted
Mau
locations
ngapain
in
main
the
Valo lagi kalau
US.
84
With an over
comeback.
125-year dark and troubling past, that
Wait.
doesn't come as much of a surprise.
Sial nih
Home
gara-gara
was
horny
once
nih
a
bang.
haven for illegal
Udah
activity.
sesampah itu nih.
Served as a
Lu habis
gambling
nonton horor ke horny
hall,
baik
bootlegging
lu.
operation,
Really ngomongin
and
tentang
even a
jin.
brothel.
Siapa bilang gak bisa
It
nonton
also
horor?
served as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is said that the Haunted Hill House is inhabited by the ghosts of at least 9 people who lost their lives there. The Hill House can be rented out for ghost tours and investigations by
debat dia tadi.
interested groups and curiosity seekers. So one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House just to have a bit of fun. None of the group were quote-unquote paranormal
Comeback lu maju dong, lu mau gue pukul apa gimana?
Many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called
you know.
Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all. But that's not exactly how
Sumpah lah, yo.
things went down. The house is said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to
Ini
as
teman kita
Dr.
cukup banget sih.
Jaeger. One of the visitors, Victoria,
Yo, lu gimana
lies
sih, yo?
down on the
Cukup
bed in
banget,
one
yo.
of the rooms and
Memek lu mati
jokingly
kan pertama lu.
starts taunting
Orang kobek lu maju
Jaeger.
lu.
It did not go well.
Bego. Lu salahin gua.
Jelas lu yang ngomong sendiri dok.
Oke, mantap nih. Ini cupu nih.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was
As you can see.
Wah, anjing.
and then they ran out.
Dia ngomong sendiri tadi anjing.
We're gonna show you in
Anjing
regular
cupu babi.
screen.
Kobek dia maju. Pik pula mati pula gak ada yang dapet.
Babi
Ada
dia
ada
diem nih, ya.
ada yang kena nggak dok? Ada yang kena nggak dok? Ada yang kena nggak dok?
Something seems to violently
Gila,
hit Victoria
no.
right off the bed as her friends look on in terror.
Gua right click.
The house has a
Sumpah.
static black and
Bulet
white security
right click,
camera
right
in
click,
every
nggak ada yang
room,
kena.
and it
Udah
catches
right
the
click,
action
udah
as
nggak ada sampah,
Victoria
udah
is
sesampah
pulled off
itu,
the
anjing.
bed, and the group makes a run for it. One of the guys is so shook
Ada pebisnis main
he
dip.
even drops his phone and just leaves it on the floor behind him. Now,
Habis main.
cut to almost
Main
1
apa?
hour later,
Itulah gua apa
around
sih?
3 a.m.
Itu
A guy named Drew wants to test this alleged
Toxic apa?
paranormal activity for
Toxic
himself.
toxic.
So he enters
Ya,
the
ini
same bedroom
apa,
and
Boys with
immediately
2K.
begins taunting the ghost of, quote,
Ini
Dr.
cowok
Jaeger.
cowok
He says
dengan
that the
kentrung.
spirit is a coward and that he really wants to
Lele
attack
anjing,
someone.
kentrung.
Why doesn't he try
Pukulnya tuh
attacking a man instead?
Bang.
Bagus mainnya kalau di sini tongkrongan kami.
Iya, bener anjing. Setuju gue Lip, nggak bohong Lip. Di sini tuh kelele rusak tanya wajah gituan.
Pecundang.
Did you see he got pushed?
Cupu anjing,
So,
babi.
Drew
Kaget
got
lah
his
gua.
wish. He is violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks down his two
Apa
friends
dah?
while making a mad dash from the
Main.
room. It should be noted here that Drew has gone on record as saying that he will never set foot inside the haunted Hill House ever again. But it gets even weirder. After Drew is pushed and he and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them. If you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled.
Bukti di kill 13 anjing gila ya. Dari kill 2 jadi kill 5. Jadi
dia udah ngebunuh 13 anak kecil loh.
Spirit of Dr. Jaeger. Let me know.
Parah men. All the lolly pussy anjing.
Udah balik lo.
Hey.
Popular Japanese YouTube channel Fourth Wall claims that they have been sent video footage of a family visiting Tokyo Disneyland. Since there are very strict privacy laws in Japan, the footage has been blurred to protect identities. Now, allegedly, the family's daughter is too scared to ever return to the Disney park after this incident. This is the footage.
Pisangnya nih ke kontol ya. Tuh.
Did you see it? The anonymous video recorder is walking on the second floor of what appears to be the Disneyland hotel lobby. They pan to the right, and what appears to be the pale, translucent figure of a little girl can be seen right in front of them. But they don't see it. They didn't even discover the figure until after their trip while they were looking through their footage. So is it a ghost caught on camera? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Screaming Ghost. Paranormal investigator Ross Allison has been heading up a ghost hunting team in the Pacific Northwest called A Ghost for nearly 20 years. After one of their investigations, a female team member believes that she was followed home by an unhappy spirit who attached itself to her. Afterwards, she says that every time she records her voice, unexplained horrific screams and growls appear on her recordings. In this clip, to prove her claim, she records herself in full view of the camera and full of people, which would make faking the recording nearly impossible.
Waduh.
Obviously.
Main macan pak, main kucing.
No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I.
Asli. Di line up dok. Itu Molly.
Why do you follow me everywhere?
Ngepet.
Mati dok.
Survive dong.
Anjing dok. Besok ketabrak truk ini sama dok. Tabrak pesawat rumah lu disamperin sama pesawat.
Nggak boleh gitu yo.
Ada gitu.
Lu udah beli apa dok?
Can you try to tell me your name?
Oh beli ini.
Or what you'd like for
Menurut lu ngekill nggak dok? Ngekill lah. Lu pegang meja dok. Bayar lepas mulu. Udah pegang meja.
Open my eyes. Itu yang dipegang.
Look up to the sky.
Look up to the sky and say
I know you came with me for I'm just a boy.
Don't need to pay to see.
Now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else.
Oh si Rena mau nge-flanking bang, hati-hati bang. Ini Rena nih nggak jago lagi dia, udah yang mainnya adanya sekarang ya.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Mereka guys.
Oh, ngentot.
Just as she claims, some terrifying voice seems to appear near the end of the recording, even though nothing could be seen or heard by live witnesses or in the video.
Yo.
Mana sih?
Di bawah lo persis, asu.
In this classic internet ghost video, a man in South Yorkshire, England, claims that his house is
Kiri.
haunted by the ghost of a young
Ke
boy.
atas.
One day he hears strange sounds coming from one of the rooms and begins
Nongkel nggak dong? Agak mimpi, agak ngekil anjing. Ketahuan bangsa.
Ngekill. Gua hampir ngekill si Jack.
Hampir. Asisnya gua. Sampai ke real lu. Real. Lu sampai skor kita 9-12 juga lu kagak bakal bilang di comeback.
Nggak mau bener lo. Aduh.
Sama masuk nggak?
Ayo. Okay, now.
Asto.
A drawer opens on its own, and the heavy mattress falls over.
Rotet ya?
But it gets even stranger. When the man is panning around the room,